everyone. Welcome to today's podcast, A Piece of Life powered by Brain to Body Revolution. I, Supriya Naira, and my beautiful partner, Soumya.
Hi
Welcome
guys.
each and every one of you. So, guys, how are you? Keeping well? And how's my lovely partner, Soumya?
I am fantastico. Uh, I'm sorry if there is some background noise coming from my end, but I'm fantastic. I'm super excited for today's session. Supriya, what have you got in your bag?
There is something that you are really aware of. Just maybe the term or something. Don't get conscious about the voice because there's no noise actually. We are all ears to you. So yeah. So the thing is, the thing that we are going to discuss today, Soumya, you are quite aware of that. I'm sure about it. And just maybe a few things that we do not know the terminology maybe. And I have actually observed it that when you know the terminology, na, it becomes very easy for you to identify yourself and be aware that yes, I am going into that trajectory now. So when you know that you are drifting away from the trajectory of success or something like that, then you can pull yourself back into that time.
Beautiful.
This is what I'm observing since the time we started this podcast, actually. And so many people are giving this feedback to us. So, guys, if you have not seen the podcast that we have shot earlier, please go ahead and watch each and every one of them. You remember that you are going to have a lot of benefit from those podcasts. So, please go ahead and check out the podcast from the session. And for today's session, Soumya, let me just ask you one thing. Okay, and do not behave like Soumya, the co-founder of Brain to Body Revolution. Behave
Okay.
like a normal human being, normal person. Maybe our clients, the people who come to us and discuss about their things, maybe a newbie, or maybe sometime even the people who are in the tribe, they have certain confusions and all. So, yeah. So, what if you wake up in the morning, right? And you see that a small snake is there in your room. You definitely live in a place where there's a lot of the countryside is there and all. So
Why are you pressing my fear button, dude? Why? I'm safe in my home right now.
yeah, no, let us just check what will happen.
I'm going to scream and I don't know, either I'm going to scream, jump around, or I'm going to go into that shell shock, I'm going to freeze completely.
Freeze. Hmm.
Things will happen. Or I'm
Hmm.
preparing myself to become freeze because snakes don't like noise and jumping and all. So I would try to freeze, but I don't think it's likely that I will. I may screech for sure.
So that means that you will be actually taken aback. You will not know what will happen. Your heart will going to race, right? Your heart will going to race, and you will be maybe panicking. You will be having sweat around you, all that thing, shiver bhi ho sakta hai. So that is the fight or fright mode that we know. है ना? So whenever this kind of situation happens, we go to the survival mode that we know. है ना? When you are in the survival mode, that means you are not living your life. You are merely surviving it. You are just there for eating and sleeping and saving your life. Just that. Other than that, you cannot do anything for yourself for the creation process. You go back to the time when we were nomads and we were doing all those things. We were hunting people, or we were hunting the things. We were just feeding our stomach, or we were actually becoming food for the predators. So we go back to that era. So what happens now? Actually, you definitely know the scenario and the chemical composition that takes place in our body according to that. Morning may definitely when your adrenaline rises. When actually it is there are three important components which come into action when you go to that particular mode. Right, so those three people work in actually symphony in alignment to make that trigger button on for you.
Okay.
Okay, so when the trigger button is on, you go to the fright and flight mode, then definitely that your heart will start racing, there will be an adrenaline spike in your body, and cortisol definitely is going to get higher on the higher side.
Okay.
So it happens when the thing is there. So your body actually identifies it as a danger signal. So it sends you to the survival mode. And in the survival mode, you can only think of saving your life, nothing else,
Yeah. True.
right? So this is what your body presumes, that you are there and your panic button is on and you are going to this. So what kind of thing is happening when you are taking something like coffee in the morning? Just when you get up, you are taking that coffee. So many people are fond of coffee, and they think that they can work very differently and more actively when they are taking that coffee.
It's fresh is what they say quite often.
They can actually get freshened up, they say that, and they are all awake, they are all awake. They get new energy. Why that new energy? Actually, when that caffeine or the coffee enters your body, it raises your heartbeat. Exactly same phenomena happens when you take a sip of coffee just after waking up. We are talking about just after waking up. You are going to the kitchen, rushing for the cup of tea or coffee. Then it happens. It is just like the same scenario as a tiger achanak se comes in your bedroom, or a snake comes in, something that sends you to the fright and flight mode. So here, the most important three components are working together, Soumya. This one is your hypothalamus, second is your pituitary,
Yeah.
and third is your adrenal glands.
Yeah.
All these things, hypothalamus actually acts as a CEO for your brain.
Mhm.
It gives you the alarm. Okay, alarm, just the flight mode is on. Go on, take your position, guys. ठीक है? वो तो आपका ऐसे बन गया कि उसने आपको बताया कि हाँ भाई अब कुछ डेंजर आ गया है एंड यू गो टू सर्वाइवल मोड। जैसे ही सर्वाइवल मोड का बटन ऑन हुआ, तभी आपके पिट्यूटरी को एक्टिव हो गया। पिट्यूटरी लाइक अ पावरफुल एंड ओबीडियंट मैनेजर, it goes and start functioning and the panic button is on. हर जगह पे पैनिक बटन ऑन हो गया, और पैनिक बटन के ऑन होते ही आपके बॉडी के अंदर डिफरेंट तरह के सिग्नल्स आने शुरू हो गए, बिकॉज आपके जो बॉडी का होम्योस्टासिस जो है वो कंप्लीटली कन्वर्ट चेंज हो गया है। यू आर इन द सर्वाइवल मोड। देन व्हाट हैपेंस इज, आपके जो एड्रीनल ग्लैंड्स हैं वो वहां से कॉर्टिसोल और एड्रेनलिन सिक्रीट करना शुरू कर देते हैं, सो दैट योर हार्ट स्टार्ट्स रेसिंग, है ना, आपको पसीने आएंगे और आप वहां से आप भागने की चेष्टा करोगे या किसी तरह से छुपने की या फ्रीजिंग हो जाओगे आप। सो दिस इज एक्चुअली द HPA axis which comes in alignment to save you, to make you survive. Only survival is the thing. This is the entire thing which is happening in your system, and this hypothalamus, the pituitary gland, and your adrenal gland, these things are actually working in symphony to make your body survive or live.
See.
It can be the other way also, right? When you are waking up relaxed, in a relaxed state of mind, you know that where you are aware that you have wake up. That means that you should be thankful to the universe that you have woken up, your family is there, you have got like you have woken up at least under the roof, and you have got all the things around you, so you should be in that particular relaxed mode. But what we do is relax hone ke baad se we go and fetch that cup of coffee for us, thinking that we need to get activated. But you are toxicating your body by doing that effort. So guys, you definitely, this is a very controversial thing, है ना? But first thing in your body, in first thing in your morning, you should never ever go to fetch that cup of coffee for you, because the body is rushing to make it, to actually evacuate that coffee from your system, and that is when the fight and flight mechanism has started.
Yeah.
So, if you really want to make your body function in a better, relaxed, and calm state of mind, you should definitely go and switch on the relaxed molecule or the relaxation system in your mind. क्योंकि सुबह सुबह तो वैसे ही आपकी बॉडी आपको अलर्ट रखने के लिए कॉर्टिसोल का लेवल थोड़ा सा आपका इंक्रीज कर देती है ना, कॉर्टिसोल आपका तब बढ़ जाता है। एंड देन उसके ऊपर आपने कॉफी ले लिया, कॉफी लेने से वो आपका वही फ्लाइट एंड फ्लाइट मोड एक्टिवेट हो जाएगा। सारा दिन आप जो भी काम करोगे, शुरुआत ही अगर आपके पैनिक से शुरू होगा, क्योंकि दिस इज अ पैनिक सिग्नल फॉर द बॉडी, राइट? पैनिक से अगर सारा का सारा दिन आपका शुरू हो रहा है, तो एंटायर डे यू विल बी गोइंग ऑन फॉलोइंग दैट। फटाफट से क्या हो जाएगा, आपके ब्लड के अंदर ग्लूकोज एकदम से रश होने लग पड़ेगा। क्योंकि आपको, आप यू नीड टू रन, एवोल्यूशन के हिसाब से व्हेन यू वर इन द जंगल, इफ अचानक से टाइगर आपके सामने आ रहा है, कुछ जंगली जानवर आपके सामने, यू वुड रन, यू वुड नीड दैट एनर्जी टू रन राइट इन द मॉर्निंग, है ना। तो क्या करेगा बॉडी, आपके अपने अंदर से एनर्जी पैकेट्स को रिलीज करना शुरू कर देगा, यानी कि ग्लूकोज मॉलिक्यूल विल स्टार्ट गोइंग एंड रशिंग इन योर ब्लड स्ट्रीम। तो अपने आप आपके अंदर एक्टिवनेस आ जाएगी और आप भागना शुरू करोगे। भागने आपको भागना क्योंकि पड़ेगा, इसके लिए आपका हार्ट बीट को भी रेज होना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि योर हार्ट हैज टू पंप लाइक दैट ना। ज्यादा से ज्यादा आपको हार्ट को पंप करना पड़ेगा, यानी कि दैट इंक्रीजेस योर ब्लड प्रेशर ऑल्सो। if at all your blood pressure raises, then only you will be getting that energy to run। आपके पैरों तक पहुंचाना है ना खून को, ताकि आपके पैरों में जो है ना वो एक्टिवनेस आ जाए, आपके हाथों पैरों में एक्टिवनेस आ जाए, तभी आपका ब्लड प्रेशर भी रेज होता है। So there are so many people who actually do not understand that why at Brain to Body we tell you that you should restrict the cup of coffee or the caffeine intake, especially in the morning. Do not go for this particular thing in the morning, because morning may, if you start your day in that toxicating manner, the entire day will go like that. You will be actually seeing snowball effect of negativity in your life, right? So do not go to that particular zone in the negative series, and let yourself come to the zone where you are able to wake up in a relaxed state of mind. Okay, so Soumya, what do we need to do now? What will be your message to the people?
Definitely to wake up in a very calm and relaxed manner. Find an alternative for their caffeine fixation, because to stop also directly is not a good thing, because it's an addiction, like we have discussed in the previous yesterday's session itself, that any habits, it's like you have trained your body as soon as you wake up to go and reach out to the coffee mug. So now as soon as you wake up, that neurons are going to go off, you're going to automatically go and reach out to the cup of coffee. And that's why living coffee is a very hard thing for many people, because it's something that you have associated with waking up. So waking up is something that you have to do every day, right? So yeah, if you need to find alternatives, like how you wake up, like we like how we prescribe here at Brain to Body to have warm water or spiced water to activate the same feeling. It's that matters actually.
Uh, yeah, definitely. Thank you for that, Soumya. And what happens when you are in the survival mode, when you are not able to do anything, just you are now you want yourself to be in a safe position? तो क्या होता है आपके बॉडी के अंदर? क्या मैकेनिज्म चलता है, फिजियोलॉजी आपकी बॉडी की कैसे चेंज होती है when you are in the survival mode, when you are actually not living, just surviving?
Your that's what, whatever you listed, right? Your heart rate is high. Your prefrontal cortex is almost shut. Like you're working on what you know from the past, right? You are not.
Only the reptilian limbic brain is active.
So you are thinking from emotional side, or from, like, like logic is shut completely, and you, of course, your whole body is in fight or flight mode, like you have put it rightly. So
Hmm. Hmm.
you
So if you really want to, if you want to decrease your belly size, or if you really want to work on the extra body fat, or if you want to remain focused, focus will definitely increase for certain amount of time, because you have had this दिन, है ना। अगर आप ड्राइविंग लॉन्ग ड्राइव करने जाते हो तो फिर ठीक है, आप ले रहे हो कॉफी को, लेकिन अगेन नॉट राइट इन द मॉर्निंग, राइट। तो अपने जो लिमिट करो अपने आप इनटेक को, कि आप जितना भी ले रहे हो, बहुत इनटेक बहुत कम करना चाहिए आपको, क्योंकि आप ऐसा करने से डायरेक्टली यू आर गोइंग टू द सर्वाइवल मोड। यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू हील योर सेल्फ, नंबर वन। यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू वर्क ऑन योर स्लीप साइकिल। यू विल नेवर नो दैट आपका जो स्लीप में जो काफी सारे चीजें होती हैं, सबसे पहले आपका डीप स्लीप आता है, उसके बाद रैम होता है, रैपिड आई मूवमेंट्स। रैपिड आई मूवमेंट्स में आपकी जो ब्रेन है सारे के सारे इंफॉर्मेशन को एसिमिलेट करके उनको यूज करना, उनको रिमेंबर करना शुरू करता है। बट यू विल नॉट बी हैविंग अ गुड रैम स्लीप if you are taking कॉफी, यू विल नॉट नो, आपको नहीं पता चलेगा, एक दिन से 2 दिन से आपको पता नहीं चलेगा, बट फॉर अ कांस्टेंट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम इफ यू आर फॉलोइंग दिस, देन यू विल से ये पता नहीं रात को नींद नहीं आते, या प्रॉपर मुझे भूलने लगा सौम्या, आई हैव स्टार्टेड फॉरगेटिंग थिंग्स, मुझे नहीं याद रहता। क्यों नहीं याद रहता? क्योंकि आप अपने आप को टॉक्सिक्स, अपने आप को यू आर गोइंग ऑन इंजेस्टिंग टॉक्सिन्स इन योर बॉडी एंड थिंकिंग दैट इट इज एक्चुअली बेनिफिटिंग यू। इट इज नॉट एक्चुअली, आपके अंदर के जाकर ये आपका सर्वाइवल मोड ऑन कर रहा है हर समय जब आप ले रहे हो उसको। एंड इफ इट इज मोर, देन डेफिनेटली द सर्वाइवल मोड विल स्टे लॉन्गर। सर्वाइवल मोड अगर लॉन्गर पीरियड के लिए स्टे कर रहा है तो आपका बॉडी फाइट एंड फ्लाइट मोड में है, तो वो कुछ भी क्रिएट नहीं करके दे सकता आपको। इफ यू वांट टू improve your relationship, but your body will say no, I just want to run. So your body will be busy, yourself busy in saving your life, but you will not be able to do that thing. तो इसलिए अपने आप को ये समझो कि हम लोगों को अपने हाइपोथैलेमस, पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड और एड्रिनल ग्लैंड को सुबह सुबह क्या मैसेज देना है। तो एचपीए जो एक्सिस है हमारा, इट शुड बी काम एंड कंपोज्ड सो दैट यू कैन डू एंड यू कैन क्रिएट द लाइफ दैट यू वांट। And for that, you have to adopt certain exercises, certain regime. Just like the way you have made coffee a habit, you may want to make certain habits that you can follow every day so that you open up the morning or the entire day in a very good and relaxed mode. So, Soumya, what can we do for that? To get rid of the anxiety, or anxiety bouts, or the constant stress, or the chronic stress maybe. So what can we do for that? What we do at Brain to Body?
First thing is, of course, we do the mind gym. We, of course, start the day with gratitude. We definitely have a regime for gratitude for people that they follow. And then they do attend the mind gym sessions where we employ a lot of different techniques, including deep breathing and breath work and stuff like that. Um, so we put new thoughts, we make new neurons fire in the mind gym as opposed to the old ones. Hence they start seeing a change in their life, although they have not actively made any changes. Like they find themselves doing things little differently than before, because their subconscious mind is now wired a little differently. But breath work is something that everybody must do. Meditation, if you guys are in that, please do. And then, of course, you start your day with gratitude for sure. And then, nutrition point, you have a cup of hot water.
Yes, very good nutritionist, lovely, my sweet partner. So, other than that, like with addition to what Soumya has said, what we can do is, एक दिन में शायद आपको छोड़ना मुश्किल हो जाएगा कॉफी को या नहीं करना, सो वी डू नॉट फिक्स दैट HPA एक्सिस ओनली विद mere motivation. You need to calm yourself and take the safety cues. What you can do is you can follow delayed gratification thing. If you are running for the first time for that cup of coffee, then आप उसको 90 मिनट्स के लिए डिले कर दीजिए, 60 to 90 मिनट्स के लिए डिले कर दीजिए। सुबह सुबह उठ के तो आपने गर्म पानी पिया जैसे सौम्या ने आपको बताया, उसके बाद आपने 60 मिनट तक आपने डिले कर दिया ना, तो हो सकता है आपका मन ही ना करे लेने का, है ना। और अगर मन करे तो आप ले लो, 60-90 मिनट के बाद आप ले सकते हो, यानी कि ऑलमोस्ट 1.5 घंटे के बाद आप ले सकते हो। थोड़ा 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 करके छोड़ेंगे ना, नहीं तो आपके अंदर विड्रॉल सिम्टम्स आने लग पड़ेंगे। देर आर सो मेनी पीपल सौम्या हु आर एक्चुअली, यू आर अवेयर ऑफ दिस एंड हु वांट टू गेट रिड ऑफ दिस, बट अगेन दे आर कमिंग बैक, and it is not their fault. This is biology which is playing in a loop for them. So just by doing that, by delaying that gratification process, है ना, आपको वो 60 to 90 मिनट्स का जब आप ब्रेक लेते हो, जब that is actually ma also, which is a break or a pause in that, to take a pause and delay that process, you will be able to conquer that. Then we always suggest in Brain to Body Revolution to get an exposure of sunlight. You can go, है ना, थोड़ा सा आप sunlight का exposure लेके आओ, अपना breathing करो। इसके साथ आप देखोगे कि आप अपने दिमाग को ये पूरी तरह से टीच कर दोगे कि देर इज नो सच फिजिकल डेंजर इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू। देर इज नो टाइगर, देर इज नो वाइल्ड एनिमल, देर इज नथिंग। इट इज ओनली द थिंग इज यू आर इन्वोकिंग दैट कॉफी के कारण योर कॉर्टिसोल लेवल इज गेटिंग हाई, है ना। थोड़ा सा कॉर्टिसोल जरूरी है सारा दिन का काम चलाने के लिए, बट उसको इतना एलिवेट नहीं कर देना ताकि आपका बॉडी जो है सर्वाइवल में चले जाए, बट यू एक्चुअली नीड टू एक्टिवेट द पैरासिम्पैथेटिक नर्वस सिस्टम ऑफ योर बॉडी विच कम्स फ्रॉम द ब्रेथ वर्क जैसे सौम्या ने बताया, वैसा करके यू विल बी एबल टू सी इन अ calmer स्टेट. एंड देन प्रैक्टिस ऑफ gratitude. When you practice gratitude in the morning, it will raise your immunity power also. राइट, सो इम्यून पावर आपकी स्ट्रांग हो गई तो आपको मतलब ही नहीं है कि कुछ और चीजों की परेशानी आएगी. धीरे धीरे करके इम्यूनिटी विल गेट डेवलप्ड इन योर बॉडी एंड यू विल बी नो लॉन्गर नीडिंग एनीथिंग एक्स्ट्रा फ्रॉम आउटसाइड to wake up the power that is there within you. You can wake up, awaken that power which is there within you by connecting with yourself. That you can do with meditation sessions. So, guys, if you still are confused that how do I get connected with myself, how do I come to know what my body needs or my mind needs, you can definitely make a call to us. You can book a session which is absolutely free for the first comer, and then we tell you, we give you direction that this is the way that you should move forward in your life. So, your body definitely is not broken if you are going for the cup of coffee, or if you have tried multiple times and you are not still able to get rid of that. You just need to know that it is the HPA that has to be fixed, and it can be fixed by one person in this entire world. Who's that?
Yourself.
Yes, you. So, guys, you are the powerhouse of manifestation, of determination. Every moment you are manifesting, you just need to understand that you yourself are doing that. Take charge of your life and go ahead with it. Do not stay confused. If still you are thinking that you need to catch a hold of yourself, catch a hold of your life, sometimes आप चलते चलते शायद आपको ऐसा लगता है कि कोई हमारी हैंड होल्डिंग करेगा ना तो हम शायद बेटर पोजीशन में जा पाएंगे लाइफ को. बड़े बड़ा, और शर्माइएगा नहीं. देखो, कोचेस की जरूरत बहुत लोगों को पड़ती है. इवन द बेस्ट ऑफ द पीपल हु आर रनिंग द शो है ना, उन सभी को कोचेस का दरकार पड़ता है. So do not get in that mode कि यार मेरे को क्या जरूरत है, I know everything. We know nothing. Even we know nothing. There are still so many things that we are learning, we are trying to learn, but in a sense that we are aware of these things, and we can guide you to get your better self activated within you, so that you can actually live a better life, and that is our goal. Yes, Soumya?
All right. Yes, baby. Yes, that's right. Absolutely. So, guys, the key takeaway point here is to understand that early morning, when you take your caffeine, you are activating a part of your body, a part of a regulation called HPA, hypothalamus, pituitary, and adrenal glands. These are all the glands that are highly active when you are in survival mode, when you're in highly stress mode. So as soon as you wake up, caffeine is just giving you a lot of stress already. So the advice here is to switch to easier and better formats of regulating your system to make yourself safe so that you can combat the whole day. So with that, I think I've summarized. So Supriya has listed a lot of techniques that you can employ: breath work, meditation, taking the hot water, going for a walk, going into sunlight. All are a better alternatives for you to feel charged up, to feel energetic, that you're trying to get it out of coffee. Just need you to plan your life a little better.
And you have to follow the Hebb's law also, Soumya, that the thing that we discussed yesterday. Hebb's law to install that habit.
Yeah, you need to now switch your waking up to something that is much more easier for you to do. Maybe you can walk on the ground, whatever makes you feel good. Just combine it with those two, and you'll be able to smash this habit right out of the park. If you have any doubt whether if you can or not, come join us at Brain to Body. We have numerous testimonials who have quit their coffee and tea habit, not not entirely. Now they enjoy it as a biohack. Whenever they need the help of extra energy or boost of energy, they do have it, but no, without the addiction. So
Yeah, without the addiction, yeah, they are free. Absolutely, they're enjoying their freedom. So can you.
yes, learn the art of de addiction with Brain to Body Revolution. And for more details, you can log on to our website www.braintobodyrevolution.com. And more of our website podcast is going to come up right after this video. Please click on them and go explore those concepts. It's all about you, which is happening inside you, which you did not know that we are trying to explain better, and make ourselves understand as well in the process. Thank you so much, Supriya, for this brilliant HPA axis that you taught us today. So now onwards, whenever I'm going to think caffeine, I'm going to think of a HPA axis. And
Yes.
thank you for this breakthrough in science for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks to the beautiful biologists and the beautiful physicians who have actually come across these words and given these words to us so that we can know our life in a better way. And that's what we are doing at Brain to Body Revolution. Thank you so much, guys, for logging in. And to check out the videos, please log into our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and do check out the website of ours, www.braintobodyrevolution.com. Love you guys. See you tomorrow with an excellent new topic to reinforce. Thank you so much.
Guys.